Hi, I'm William Tenholder, and I welcome you to my Masters 3000 series. As you know, I've been playing for over 55 years, and I thought, this is a very, very instructive game. I'm playing against Mr. Fisher in this game, and we can see that we have a fairly tight opening. It's loose now, and it becomes somewhat of a zugzwang position. And both players playing very tight. Now, in this position, Mr. Fisher offered me a draw. And because it is a very complex position, and I accepted the draw, which actually gave me some points. So this is one example of where you have to play chess like a poker. You have to have a poker face, I think, and you have to know when to offer a draw if the situation just seems like a draw anyway. And many players at the Grandmaster level will offer a draw because the position looks drawish. You'll hear that a lot. So now we look at another example. Let's go over to screen number 2. And let's take a look at another way to draw a game. And keep in mind, a draw is as good as a win. If you need a draw to win your tournament, a draw is as good as a win. So you have to learn the techniques of the draw. In this case, it's another way to draw the game. Okay, so we take a look at this position. And black is getting low on the clock. So black has to figure out a way, and black is looking at, okay, we can queen, but very low on the clock. We're talking, just less than a minute. But you see what black was able to accomplish here. Black was able to take all of the pieces, which guarantees black at least a draw, because white has insufficient material. So even though low on the clock and could lose on time, because now it's just 10 seconds on the clock, still guaranteed a draw. Check, check, and guess what? Yes, the black team ran out of time. Just ready to checkmate, but even though that was hard to swallow, one more move and checkmate, but you were guaranteed a draw, and if that wins you the tournament, good enough. It's kind of sweet and sour all at the same time. So I wanted you to understand the draw possibilities, and also we've got the perpetual check repetition. So 3-move repetition. I don't have an example of that, but if you can repeat the same moves 3 times, if you don't know it, most people know that by the time they're intermediate players. So you can use 3-move repetition, get the draw. And you should always know how to do that, because that will be better than a loss. I've done it many, many times. And so, of course, the diplomatic way of offering a draw. And so we get back to screen number 1. And yes, draw and move on and play a better game, especially if you're online. Save yourself some time. Offer a draw, move on, win your next game. So there you go, a couple of different ways that you can draw your game by offering, by 3-fold repetition, and you've got stalemate. So you have to keep in mind, If you have the king in a position that the king cannot move, and cannot move any other pieces, that is a draw too. That is a stalemate. So do not. I did a very good one. You can look at my chess mind game, the Masters Triple Crown. I had 3 queens on the board. But I had to make sure, as beautiful as it was, that it did not end up in a stalemate. Well, I'm William Tenholder. I hope this was good for you. It was certainly good for me. I love chess.